Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Raven's Tale. We're coming back right after right after they finish moving dens. With all our pups soon going to be reaching 15 pounds. And where's that pups that they killed? About right up there, okay. Not that tired, and it would probably be best to go ahead and reclaim their territory. Okay, go over there, get everything out, get the food. First, you have to make sure all the pups are nice in the den, as they have no fleas at all yet. And looks like our mate will be coming with us. Now it is just a matter of finding the carcass that they killed. And then going over their territory from right there. He does not know about the ooglettes, though he does smell. It's basically he knows they exist, but he doesn't know how to find them. He doesn't want to get injured too much, but he'll go in almost got hit there. Looks like they scared him off, which is good. Now the cougar is forced to wait to eat. Now Raven's mate, Riju, can eat in peace. He'll go up here to the little bit of a weaker territory for a bit just to mark it up. He doesn't feel like hunting that rabbit. And neither does mate, apparently. Just going a bit more to over here so we can make a drastic turn down here. And just go straight past the den so he doesn't trigger his pups to come out after sensing their parents. He doesn't know when he might need the help of his mate, so he'd prefer to stay here with him. And you can see his old den. he smells something. Well, he's not quite sure what, though. He's curious. And he feels like there could be something in the bushes, maybe. And so he'll just run around a bit, supposes, seeing if there's anything in there, just to make sure it's just a superstition. I'll just go around through any bush that he sees. He wants to test something, because elk normally don't huddle around, especially alone. He doesn't quite know what to do in this situation. Oh, he found something. It appears to have been an elk calf? No, a lot smaller than what he's used to. He'll carry it back to his pup soon, but for now he has to finish marking up his territory. It doesn't weigh much, so he's still able to roam fit in his mouth. And he was about to give up as well. He just thought he smelled something in the bushes. Are those elk in the distance? He doesn't think so. No, those are just rocks. And that would even be able to see elk from that far away either. Thankfully, he doesn't have to mark up too much more of his territory. And then just straight up into this direction mostly. And then he's free to head straight back to his pups. He doesn't really know what to do next after this step of life, but now he knows when he sees a single mother, that means that there's probably a baby nearby that he can hunt and bring back for his pups. Though 1 or 2 carcasses is all that he should need for his pups. And they're not too big. Most definitely not so. They're still quite small. And it seems for there to be a pronghorn mother, probably. Seeing how she stood her ground for the first few seconds and ran off the moment that she saw there's 2 of them. Even supposes he's pretty intimidating. He just hopes to get back to his pup soon. Even though now he feels like he can go a little bit longer without needing to come home to his pups, he still doesn't like being out this long. Seems like there's another pronghorn. At least he thinks it was a pronghorn. He wasn't able to get a good view at it. Focusing more on returning home than that. And now he's remembering these familiar forests of his den. He's already pushed them into his memory of the familiar grounds. And there it is. His humble abode. He'll leave that carcass there now, which they seem to all quickly eat. He doubts him and his mate will have to go further out for food anymore. It would still be good to have a carcass, though. But now he can go to sleep, finally. He just hopes by the time he wakes up it'll be daytime. And it seems over the course of the night, Riju has fully healed, which is good. Doesn't like Ash being so far away though. Oh my god, I love the little baby howls. Seems they're attacking his hex. Let's make sure all his puppies have eaten. And then send them again to the den. What is Riju doing? Should not be eating the carcass that's meant for their children. But he can't blame her for being hungry. If they find another Ugolette baby, they'll most definitely go out and hunt it. For themselves, of course. No, that's a bad idea. He quickly realizes after getting minor injury. That was a bad idea on his part. Now there's a chance they could really get hurt. Now there's a chance when he goes into the battle to fight with the rival wolves, there's a chance that he might get a broken limb, and if he does, then that'll be really bad. He needs to be at his top if he wants to protect his family and mate. Which means he'll just have to be extra careful during this. And if they have time after killing these, well, fending them off, he doubts he'll be able to kill them. I mean, he knows he could, but he'd rather not risk it this time. He growls a warning to let them know that he's coming. First, it's a game of intimidation. Won't sit idly and let them get the first bite in. That's for sure. He hopes his mate will help him. He's being attacked. Seems like they won. I'll let them stay in his territory for now, but they'll howl in victory to let them know who's boss. Pack rally will show about who's boss, of course. And that's enough for now. Now he wants to get to the carcass and eat some food. And he doesn't feel like hunting something with a minor injury. It's too risky. No. He does smell, and looks like he quickly got it as well. It's not big enough for them to really eat, but maybe. Maybe could. No, too fast. Way too fast. It seems like he smells it. Another mother. Close by. Seems like this is smell around, needs to find her. Looks like it'd be best to just go to the carcass. He could head back to the den, let his mate stay there and go get her some food. He'll head straight for the carcass. They're not far apart though. He doesn't like how the hex is down. Doesn't like how the territory feels weaker. Something tells him that he might not be able to reach down and get food for his mate, so after heading home, he does smell a den. Still has a bit way to go before reaching the carcass. And there it is again, the smell of a mother. Maybe on his way back he'll get it. Seems like it's the same cougar from earlier. He was too slow and he got a major injury. He has a broken rib now. You need to be careful. Stamina's taken a hit because of it. He doesn't care though, he'll still try to help his mate. And he most certainly won't let her get hit. He's standing more on the sidelines now, mostly growling. That could have been bad. Cougar almost swiped at his mate. Thankfully, it finally... You've got to be kidding him. It's not worth it. Seemed like those two cougars were plotting against him or something. Doesn't know if he'll have the energy to even hunt anymore. He might have to rely solely on oogolets at this point. He has to just hope that his injuries will heal. He wasn't careful enough. He suffered the price. Now he'll sleep. He wants to sleep off his injuries. Seems like almost all of his pups are 15 pounds. Well, Dapple, the largest one, has reached 15 pounds. Everybody, the second largest, just being 0.5 away. Crow really needs to start getting bigger. No, sadly he's run. Quick howl to make sure all the territory is standing proud. Seems like it is. What's that noise? It's that little thing again. That thought he saw something. It's like the minor injury is about to be healed. The major injury will probably take several days though. I'll leave his mate. with that as mate to keep her from falling. He simply wants to see if he can eat his full and then find something to bring back for his mate. Because he knows he's going to need to be in tip-top shape in order to provide for his pack. Smells that single mother. But his needs come first. Well, his needs will always come last in his eyes. But as of right now, he'll find it again soon. They need to hunt a new carcass, but not yet. I think that was a buck, not the mother that he had smelled. There's a smell again. An elk mother. That would be perfect, actually. He knows better than to try and take on the mother. But there it is. He saw it slightly through the tall grass. They weren't completely hidden, after all. And they're brown against green. And he's getting tired from running. His injuries are begging him to lay down and rest. But he won't until he's able to provide for his family. The moment he's done, then he'll lay down and go back to sleep. And they now have their carcass back. And he's free to go right back to sleep. The plane's a bit annoying though. He'll let his mate eat the carcass after all. She did leave enough for the puppies. But now he'll just sleep, hoping that his injuries heal. Time for his morning howl. Looks like his pups have fully grown to 15 pounds now. And they're big enough to move again. It's time to journey to the residue site. Probably best for them to move right over there. He'll let his pups eat first, though. If you hear any background noise, I'm sorry, that's my dog. Looks like it's time to be on the move now. Except if all four of his pups still alive. Oh my god. No, you sound like a lawnmower. It appears that his minor injury has finally healed. They're thankfully almost to the residue site. He doesn't know how much he can walk before getting tired. Seems like they finally found it. They've reached Crowhaven, their residue site. Rendezvous. And he's free to drop the carcass now. Love that residue site. Rendezvous. I'm confusing myself here. He's tempted to eat the carcass, but he won't. Their howls seem to be coming in nicely. Seems like, sadly, a lot of the packs are still here. He'll head out for a little bit. He does not want his mate to follow him. Or it looks like she chooses not to listen. What would be good would be to hunt something. His injuries are still screaming at him to stop and rest. But sadly, he can't listen to them. Though he does know what could help. Taking a drink of water. And they found something for the pups, which would be best. He wants his mate to stay with him though, so he can go out and, you know, get everything fed. Looks like his mate is bringing back something as well. They'll keep the pups in the den though. Like his mate is thankfully still staying with him. Now, what would be bad is if these guys, as if the elk are in their territory. And it looks like that there's a high chance that they are in other wolf's territory. Which means he'd have to lead them back. So, you know, which actually Doesn't know if he can hunt elk at the current moment. So what would be best would just stick to ungulates. Mule deer, he doesn't have the stamina or the ability to catch up with them right now. But an elk mother that is alone with her baby, he'll just find the baby and kill it. Looks like he did. His mate comes first though. I'll let her eat it. Now he could just bring it back for the pups. Actually, he doesn't need food quite yet. He's fine with sacrificing himself for the better of the pack. Sure, they'll have free carcasses there now, but with free babies, that means that his mate can freely eat. His mate can freely eat one or two of the carcasses, and there'll still be plenty left for their children. This one was originally going to be for them, but since they can't hunt any elk as of right now, in the summertime at least, with his major injury, he'll just have to go along and just do a self-sacrifice and not eat much. He'll go back to sleep now, hoping and praying that when he wakes up he'll be alright. Now he dreams of many different things. And it looks like when he wakes up it's nighttime. His mate wants to play a phone, which of course he'll abide by. And his pups are all hungry. He's just so happy he's yet to lose any of them. Seems like his mate got a little bit hungry too. Now at least she doesn't eat the whole carcass. Though a howl could be thankful. He's slowly healing. When minor injury normally takes around 2 to 3 days to heal, he'd assume that this one would take probably twice as much time. It looks like they're getting bigger and bigger. Maybe another carcass could be needed, but it's whatever. Or he does know what could be useful. And then quickly marking up the territory over here. Marking up the territory real quick wouldn't hurt. Most definitely it would help, actually. Especially getting those that are nearing 50. He's what you would call somebody who doesn't like his territory to be weak. He'll most definitely take multiple trips if he has to. But he prefers for Adventure's territory to be around the 70 to 80 mark. And with all of the carcasses at home being almost empty, well, mostly eaten, he'll settle for any new eaglets to bring home. He smells it. Scent of a mother, which means the baby's nearby. And he got it. First attempt too. Just getting really good at this. Though in his weakened state, he doesn't think he'd be able to go all the way up to their territory and get all the hexes. Nor does he have the energy to really go about and go around, get everything. He'll only go for when the much hexes that are up in his territory, he'll wait till they're around 20 to 30% to get those. And for the territory closer, he'll wait till they get around 50%. Just so he doesn't have to leave his home often. And those that are, quite frankly, just very close. Once they get around 70, he'll mark them up. As other than that, piece is really close to his home, but frankly, the nearest one, if it was more in the middle, then he wouldn't be opposed to getting it. Main reason he's avoiding getting all that territory is because of how big his territory is to him while he's injured. If he was injured, he'd gladly run all the way through. And here they are back home. He's ready to go back to sleep. Which he does. It looks like Ace has fallen sick while he was sleeping. Which means he'll be spending his time taking care of Ace now. Looks like Moopai has also fallen sick. That isn't good. Two of his children sick. Looks like he'll be spending a lot more time at the den than he thought. He'll gladly help his pups get to the food. It's Ace and Moopai who have fallen ill. Thankfully they're laying right next to each other. He'll protect them with his life. He got to do his daily howl earlier. He's questioning how He's question now Crow hasn't gotten sick yet considering he's the runt, but it's all whatever. Anyways, this is where we will leave off on today's episodes of Raven's Tale. I hope you all enjoyed this episode and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.